Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Unfortunately, this needs to be addressed. The whole shooting thing in Minnesota, very, very sad. Unfortunately, the left has an argument, the right has an argument. It's the guns, it's the crazies. I think it's important that we lay out some of the facts. If we start with the argument on the right, it's that there's a mental health issue. And this is actually completely 100% true. And if this isn't for you, then please swipe away now, but I'm only gonna lay down a few facts for you that I think that even a middle schooler could understand. There are some facts. There are mental disorders, there's mental problems, and it's actually kind of Ronald Reagan's fault if you didn't know about it. In the 70s, and it started in the 60s, we've been dealing with mental health issues here in the United States since the 1960s. And in the 70s, Ronald Reagan was one of the governors of California. He signed a bill. It basically made it more difficult to put like the 72-hour mental hold on people or to have people checked into insane asylums. And then when he became the president, he actually signed a bill that he actually squashed a bill that Jimmy Carter had signed and taking away all of the money that the federal government was just going to like pay into all of these insane asylums. And so with his order, his law, his whatever rule it was, I can't remember exactly how they did it, he was going to have the federal government pay for 75 to 85% of all mental health issues here in the United States. He pushed it down to the states, and the states kind of like went, I don't know. Yeah, so blame your states if they don't have this, because if they don't have mental health care facilities, because it's literally their fault. Now we can blame Ronald Reagan all day long, God rest his soul, but the bottom line is that we don't have as many mental health facilities here in the United States as we did in the 60s and earlier. We've seen movies about mental institutions, insane asylums. We used to have a place to put the crazy people. Now we just medicate them and say, please don't do anything stupid. Let's get some counselors in there. Let's get some mental health professionals in there, and let's make sure that this person's got as much support as possible. And oddly enough, if you look at the Minnesota shooter, this young person, Robin, whatever you want to call him, it doesn't matter to me anymore. This human being is dead. This person had all the mental health service that he could possibly pay for with his medical care, health insurance, probably Obamacare. And he still did this. Now, I had contemplated using this video and showing you like the fact-finding part of me is like, hey, look at these videos. His videos are out there online for you to follow. I will not list them. You want to look at them, you go find him. If you want to watch him stabbing his knife into his diary going, yeah. If you want to watch videos of him talking, showing all of his little weapons, collection that he had and all the things that he wrote on it and, all the excuses for the devil and things like that, you go right ahead. I'm not going to show them to you here because the boy, the person had mental health issues that were supposedly being addressed, and he was not, while receiving care, he wasn't actually getting better. So in this particular case with the Minnesota shooter, this is clearly a mental health issue. Now the left will argue that it's all about the guns. It's all about the accessibility. It's so easy. They couldn't believe, if you watch all the mainstream media, that's their talking points, other than we need more than thoughts and prayers, and we won't even talk about that because that's just stupid. It's just stupid. These are children in adult bodies saying these things on national TV. Anyway, but they'll point you towards the availability of firearms. So this young man apparently went out and bought his own firearms. Completely legal, went through, did the background check, got himself fingerprinted, did everything he's supposed to do. He had a rifle, he had a pistol, he had a handgun. He did everything he's supposed to do. But here's the thing that the left doesn't understand. Because, well, isn't it, do me a favor, put something in the chat if you agree with me. Isn't it kind of odd that the people that are arguing for less mental health care are the same people that are acting like they need mental health care? I would be curious to find out what drugs he was on. I would be curious to know about all of his appointments. You know what I'm saying? We're never going to know all that stuff. All we know is that this person killed a couple of kids, wounded a bunch of other people. Some were heroes, some weren't, some died. Protocol saved some people. Everybody's got their own little factoids to play on. But here's the one thing. The bottom line when it comes down to the availability of firearms is that, one, it is a constitutional right. It is in the Bill of Rights. There are too many firearms to take away. It's never going to happen. Please, please share this with all of your left-leaning friends. This is never going to happen. And it's not going to happen because the people who own these firearms legally want their firearms, and they're not just going to give them up. They're not just going to go, okay, you made some stupid rule that says I can't have this. They're going to have them. And you're going to have to come and take them because they're definitely not going to sign up. They're not going to be like, oh yeah, I'll be glad to take $1,000 for an AR. No, they're not going to do it. Or maybe they'll sell you a couple and keep the rest for themselves. Joke's on you, right? Oh, we'll just make it illegal. Well, come and get it. Come and take it. And that's the answer that you'll get because this is America. It is in the Bill of Rights. It is enshrined. These are inalienable rights that no law or government can take from us. Maybe that's why they're pissed. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. But my firearms have never killed anybody. It's that easy. And now I'm going to show you a video that I play every single time this stupid conversation comes up. And I hope you share it with everybody. Here we go.
Perfect, perfect, perfect,